That's all. I said it on our last video. That's more so for FIFA, I guess.
I see. Can I start the show now, or?
Still looking at bad games,
I
but
know.
yes.
All right. Well, this is the start, so I mean, we're in it now.
Oh, God.
Normally
I'm ready.
I wouldn't care. I'd wait for a good opening, but SharePlay has dictated that we have to jump in. It's the Celtics again. We played them last game. You know the lineups.
This is when you. This is when the media would fault me for not being game day prepared.
Shaun Elter seems distracted. The Celtics on the verge of elimination, and yet he is looking at other things.
Who's this hobo they got on the interview this week?
Man, he looks really, really like distraught.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting older, so some of that is just that, but that was a terrible shot.
But he made it because it's Kevin Durant.
Well, let's continue.
Yeah.
Let's not waste any of our limited time on that.
Nope.
So it's 3-0 in the NBA Finals. You saw at the end of the last video, we send the next two after winning Game 1. They were both wins. And now we have the Celtics and, every other universe except ours on the brink of elimination.
But we're playing at the Celtics arena.
Yeah, which I think is good. I talked in the last video about how I wanted to make sure I had to shush the fans who are about to die at least 300 times.
Yeah.
And now I've been afforded that opportunity.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, man.
It's all yours.
Whoa.
Those refs are wondering if they're going to survive the oncoming onslaught.
They're not.
No, they won't.
The one on the right there looks really distraught. Sean, push circle one more time. My
shit.
God.
It's the second time I've done that.
His controller thing is turned way up, his speaker.
Oh, home court advantage. Uh-oh.
We're so screwed, guys. Yep, Bill Russell won.
Yep, they won the tip, too.
Yep. We're going to have to do another
camera is-
recording, guys.
This camera is lower vertically than the one we're used to when we play at home, so it's a little off, just a little off-putting.
What are the numbers? Someone has to have done the numbers of the team that wins the tip wins the game.
It's probably pretty inconsequential, actually.
It doesn't matter. Oh. It's not. Even if it is consequential, Dave, I want to know what it is.
That's fair. I do not know those numbers off the top of my head.
I'll look at it when we're not on offense, because I can fall asleep on defense. It's tradition.
That's his tradition.
My arms just grew, but it's fine. Dave's open for a behind-the-back three.
Dave, this was going to be your game. I wonder the percentages of teams that win when the player misses the first shot.
But then I wonder what the percentage is when they miss that first shot, but there's a follow-up dunk rebound.
But then they won the tip.
Ah, that is a fact. I bet Basketball Reference has that.
Yeah, use their play finder. I messed up. I tried to jump way too early.
That man never did that move.
JoJo White does not know how to do that.
I'm sorry. Like, that's a modern move.
Double screen.
That's
Double
like one of
roll.
those like Chris Paul like bullshit moves.
He did my move.
He did.
And it went in, because that's tradition. He shielded Bill Russell with his body.
I like how Sean and I both set a pick and rolled at the exact same pass.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Terrible shot.
Oh,
and of course,
wow.
Scale somehow got that over both of us.
Michelle is what it looks like to me.
Kevin Michelle. DeAndre, stay with Bill Russell, please.
He tricked
JoJo
me.
White, can't stop him.
He tricked me.
Oh my God!
All
Sean,
right, there's
his first
rebound number
ever.
1. That means he's
Oh
going to
my
have at
God!
least
I
one
got
rebound.
the rebound.
That's there. Oh, okay.
No, it's tip. It's fine. Whoa.
I had to try, Dave. You were pretty open.
I was not ready for that, and Bill Russell was going to pack my shit if I tried to shoot it at all.
No, you would have momentum.
No. Can you inbound the ball, please?
What is this inbounds play? Good Lord.
Guess I ran to the same spot.
Somebody must be opening up these screens. All
I
right.
There you
am.
go.
I am.
That's an assist, by the way. I'm counting. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0 points. Shaun Elters.
That is really how you are playing this game usual. This is just like your... Oh, come on. Give me that ball. There. I got
I
it.
stole it 3 times. I didn't
really
even get it.
I really hope that gives you at least 2 steals.
Well, maybe 2 turnovers then.
Nope, it's not going to give him any steals. It's going to give me the steal.
Oh, that'd be bullshit.
I'm glad I was doing the exaggerated gasp bit though, because it ended up working off great. Really building tension in a way I didn't anticipate being possible.
I was trying to just leak out. Oh boy, sorry, Chris.
It's fine.
I might have cut off your drive a little bit.
Okay, I got Shaun wide open.
And DeAndre.
Wow. Why are you so far out?
Nice book. Shaun.
I didn't.
Uh-huh.
What? We got a wide open look.
Out of all that, we got a wide open 3.
I'm really excited for anybody to go back and check how many open shots we passed up that possession. It's at
For an
least
even
4.
more open shot.
Like, not literally passed out of, that was like 2 or 3, but figuratively,
One
4
block.
or 5.
One block.
All right, let's see.
I got that block, dude.
You.
Just pass.
So, of course it didn't go in. What the fuck, magnets?
Dave,
Aliens.
I'm not going to begrudge you.
Give me this ball. I've earned this shit.
I'm not going to begrudge you for
Whoop.
missing the shot. I begrudge you for having the courage to take it at all.
I begrudge you for missing your wide open 3 before that, which put me in that position.
I like that. That was fun.
I'm mad that I got an offensive rebound to get in that position at all.
Where are you going? What are you doing, JoJo?
Why is Kevin McHale sitting out there at the 3-point line? This is just stupid.
He's pacing the floor. Oh.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm guarding Havlicek now because Shaun won't.
I did.
Oh, let me get that shot off.
I gotta,
yeah.
I gotta get Shaun involved.
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing him. And the patient is circling the drain. It's also 17-4.
Yeah.
3 rebounds. I mean, 3 points. 1 rebound. 1 assist.
It's getting out of hand quickly for them.
We talked about maybe raising the difficulty. At this point, that's for another season. This is what it is at this point. We went up. You know, if we were still sitting on the second one, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But to be fair, their offense is struggling.
It is. I think we're shutting off every outlet they have. Oh boy. Why, DeAndre?
Wow.
Aggressive.
All right.
I can't find a modern statistic for teams winning the jump ball, winning the game. That seems something like 2012.
What is it since 2012?
2012, away teams won the tip 49.5% of the time, so barely any different than home teams. But the problem is the team that wins the tip isn't the determining factor, it's who's home and away.
Oh, in this stat.
Like, home teams won the tip 50.5% of the time, conversely, and they won the game 62% of the time, but that's because home teams win more often.
Right.
I love the fact that it's basically 50-50.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are, like, statistical outliers if you have someone who's good at winning the tip as far as who wins it. Like, I'm sure there's a handful of players that can change that, but overall, yeah, that makes sense.
Man, that reminds me of high school. My freshman team, we had a guy who could dunk easily, so we just made him the guy who did the tip all the time. And we had a play set up where we would score the first bucket of every single game because we knew he was going to win the tip. We basically just took off.
You would think a good team would start to, like, plan for that and adapt.
You don't scout on freshman basketball, so.
Yeah.
We scouted. We knew, like, we had a team who played like a box and one, but like, or no, it was a 4 corners offense, and it's especially doable in high school when you don't have a shot clock. And like, we knew that they played that, and we prepared for it. We knew we had to get ahead early, or they were gonna delay us to death.
On your varsity team, you did that, not your freshman team.
No, I don't know if that's true. Oh, come on.
Oh.
No, it might have been varsity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was varsity. I promised it was varsity because I did that a little for JV, and I know my varsity team did.
Oh, come on.
And Aiden erased it.
Did Havlicek just kill someone? Like,
Probably.
He looks so nervous.
Well, if he's going to die at the end of the game anyways, he might as well put some shit on his record. What's going to be the consequence?
Fucking rubbing his hands. Oh, good for you.
5-0 run.
We're
It's my
screwed,
fault.
guys.
I shot it in the inside. I should have dribbled it out to the 3 and jacked up a bad 3.
That does seem to be our play, yeah.
Yep, it works for you. See, there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
You're welcome. I didn't expect to be that deep.
You didn't dribble it, too, is the problem.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Oh, somehow I was guarding Larry Bird? That makes no
Yeah,
sense.
there's a weird shift out here with that substitution. I'm not entirely sure who my man is.
Oh, that was supposed to be a Shaun.
Now I fell out of bounds.
Went into the
Thanks a
stand,
lot.
so that's great. Go late.
Oh, weird double.
It's supposed to be DeAndre.
I'll just shield your man by posting him up.
Appreciate
How's
that.
I am posting Bill Russell. Yes, it
Dude.
is intentional.
Gabe, you're making a play for Finals MVP. I don't
Oh,
like
shit,
that.
he's right.
Already Finals MVP.
That is at stake here. When the outcome of the game is not, apparently.
I feel like all three of us actually have a case for it because I feel like we have
No, well, I think that's cute, but if they are in their right minds at all, it should be Chris.
We actually don't know what the stats were in the 2 games in between, because we just send them and then there's a weird... Because of the playoffs, it's harder to tell when these games are done and stuff.
nice.
Scoop.
Oh,
What?
nice assist.
Wow.
I wasn't even like that covered down there.
I didn't even jump at the right time because I assumed it was in. Oh, no. Oh, no. They found the right person. I guess I have Bill Russell now. Let's do this. Seems fair. I posted him up.
Which means Aiton has Bird.
It's all right.
Well, good
you know,
offense,
Aiden's good at
guys.
playing perimeter defenders. Somebody can get that rebound.
Yes!
I contested.
Shaun.
Well, the defense was
Shaun.
lined up on him, so allowed him to
Chris.
fade away there to create some room.
Look at that pass.
Nice.
Come on, son.
And you make that layup, dick.
I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why. Maybe Chris's pass gave me a boost.
I do have.
Badge.
I have platinum dimer badge. Yeah.
Hustle plays have meant so much.
Oh, that was a sick pass.
We triple teamed him and he threw a behind the head pass.
And keep comfortable.
I'll give you that one, Larry.
I'm not even mad about it. I'm just like, yeah, all right.
Damn. Good play, Michelle.
Should have quadruple teamed him. It's our fault.
I love these kids. How do you think they're going to spend their last night on Earth? Probably not even comprehended the
So-
existential magnitude of their last night on Earth.
I actually am confused about something. How do we escape the carnage that's coming since we are in Boston?
We go back to our home universe.
Yeah.
Oops.
Are you kidding me? Did you really just do that?
I didn't mean to.
Devin Booker is like, it's not enough that you don't let me shoot.
It was Bevin Dooker, to be fair.
No, bitch.
I
Cute
can't
step
believe
back.
that.
All right, I got him.
I was trying to time.
Whoa, shit.
I think he just stared me down.
Well, we have a real interesting array of last few possessions here. We have a behind the head pass. We have a block shot on your own team.
That was really nice.
That's a block.
I love that play, too. Huh, huh, huh.
We have prime Paul Pierce getting put into a wheelchair actively.
Excellent D there from Pierce. Austin with the ball. Down by 15.
That little like hesitation spin is so good.
Time is not the charm.
I feel like it'd be terrifying to see me waiting to block your shot.
Here's buckets.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Dooker is not taking any chances
With
here.
he's ready to risk it all. Yeah, with your frame and your athleticism, it's like, oh shit.
I'm a bench player who plays 6 minutes a game.
Like as much of a freak as a Durant or a Giannis is, that's that plus another 7 inches. I took off. I cheated. What can I say?
Takes it up.
Oh, you gotta let me land,
Welcome.
bitch.
This is all I got. I can't cock it back when I'm old. That's why I'm retiring after this year.
God, I wish I could dunk like that when I'm, what, 70?
Yeah.
Did we say?
I could dunk like that when I'm 35.
I mean, they're doing everything.
I wish I could dunk.
Good contest though. Spirited contest. And by spirited, I mean you were guarding a ghost.
On time, on target.
Here's A train.
Oh wow, wow.
Right on target.
So, how much are we gonna win this finals game by, guys?
They're gonna make a run. They did last time too. We were up by 20 in the first quarter, and it was what,
Outside shooting.
5 or 4 in the second quarter before we pulled away a little bit by halftime.
Loading from the perimeter.
They'll make a run. There's too much talent on this roster not to, and if they don't, they're gonna lose by 50.
Go ahead, Dave Callen, shoot that. Yeah.
That was a
thought
rhythm
so.
dribble. Rhythm dribble into a rhythm jumper.
For Dave Callen,
try it.
never shot outside of 2 feet in his life.
Well,
Oh,
the
I
pass
was gonna go
good. I
dunk
flubbed
that.
You did kind of sneak behind
the
him.
finish, yeah.
That worked out well. I tried to steal that. It didn't work. It's okay. It's good help.
Paris, I
'cause-
do need a card
As I
there.
said, what's Paris going to do out there?
Yeah, well, Paris can hit
Chief.
threes.
Celtics working the ball around now.
He's one of the first shooting threes big man.
I mean, kind of.
This is the jump.
I mean, in the fact that he would actually shoot them.
Yeah, to say in a relative sense, sure. I know what you mean.
Here's the machine.
That's a new animation.
Target at the
Yeah.
rim.
Didn't work.
No, it didn't.
With an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their
Man,
transition
first quarter down.
in full
Oh,
effect.
I wonder if these players
there's
are like,
one.
There it is. There's it.
do they
There's two.
Why is like you have your finger up your nose basically?
And you point to the
though.
sky. You point to the sky no matter where we are, because God is omnipotent and omnipresent.
In all of the universes.
Welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K
That is kind of ridiculous. The 60, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67. It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I know we have to kind of adapt the dynasty definition, but yeah, no one's going to do that ever again.
No, it's like UCLA in college. That's never going to happen again. There's too much talent, too many people who want it.
Yeah, between that, free agency, all sorts of other reasons, it's just
They've got Havlicek.
Even the
people
Warriors.
like, are the Warriors a dynasty? It's like they won 3 times in 5 years. They're a dynasty.
They're absolutely dynasty.
Yeah, that's a dynasty.
In this NBA, that's the closest thing we can have to what the Celtics did.
And
incredible.
3 times in 5 years, and they made the finals in the 2 years too. It wasn't like they first round knockout or something.
Now I would say the Cavs were not a dynasty.
No.
I feel like even if you make it to the finals a lot, you got to win.
No, LeBron is a dynasty. He made the finals
That's fair.
8
Yeah.
years in a row.
Although LeBron has 3 rings, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, which is like not nothing.
Maybe
at
4
all.
now. We don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
To the left wing. Rain Man.
Uh,
And down it goes.
3 years prior to 2020.
Yeah. Because again, we recorded these kind of a ways out while we had Dave here. So now the finals are certainly over. We have no idea what happened, but he's in them.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it.
I kind of want to talk about that, but it's going to be so out of place because we don't know what happened when they're watching this.
I wonder though, like if he is it. How do I say this? If he ends up losing,
Steve
is
Nash
it
layup?
more impressive that he's made yet another finals, or is it more detrimental to the legacy that
Well,
he's
that's
lost
what I was
another
going to say.
finals?
We don't know what's happened, but looking at it, I think this is huge in the GOAT thing.
Yeah.
If he loses, to me, it's over. But if he wins, it's going to be tough for Jordan fans to say he doesn't belong right there with Jordan, if not ahead of him.
Shaun Havlicek on the
Yeah, and he doesn't have a great role. I mean, like, okay, Anthony Davis is like one of the all-time great players, but then, like, after that team is not that good.
Yeah, but you know what? That's true of every team in the NBA because of the way talent is distributed, the salary cap.
Yeah.
It's like, what were the Clippers? Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and people, well, Lou Williams. Yeah, well, Lou Williams got exposed in the playoffs. He's not good.
Yeah.
He's a fine regular season player, and he's not terrible. But like Montrezl Harrell, couldn't guard anybody in the playoffs. I didn't expect him to come at me. I'm sorry.
I tried to as
Yeah,
well.
Montrezl Harrell's his favorite player. You
Oh, dear
fucked up.
Lord, no wonder we're winning so much.
I must defend the honor. Yeah, well, and they hate each other too.
Look at the Nuggets roster: Murray, Jokic, great,
the right wing.
like budding superstars. Not quite there yet, but very, very good.
Right side
After that, then what? Who's the third best player in the Nuggets? Don't say Michael Porter Jr.
inside.
Fuck. Trying to get clever. Yeah, no.
If you say Michael Porter Jr., say psych.
No, I don't like him anyway. You know my feelings on him.
Oh boy.
Okay, yikes.
I see you.
Goes up. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I'm surprised you didn't like gather, pump fake.
Get blocked.
No,
Look
I didn't do
sad.
anything. I didn't even dribble, which just felt so good to do that properly.
Like, you got to start talking about how. I know there is a narrative where LeBron makes the team like worse,
3-point play chance here for him.
and I don't agree. I think he makes everyone. He's made like the husk of Dwight Howard's corpse somewhat viable again.
In the decade of the 2010s, if LeBron was on your team, you went to the finals, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what they mean when they say that, but no, that's not true.
No. I mean, it's absolutely not.
The machine.
The
Pull that,
ridiculous
baby.
argument. And
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
ridiculous. He went that far out, but he hit a 3. So, all right.
Well, his 3-point is better than. Well, I mean, most of his stats are better than they would be in real life because I had to raise him up a bit for this league. That's why he's a 90, 91, something like that. When he's not in the base game,
How many MVPs does LeBron have?
They know that in the timeout, they're
4?
or
make the adjustment.
He probably deserves one more somewhere in that stretch.
Well, he had that, Karl Malone over MJ MVP where Derrick Rose won that one, and he then eviscerated Derrick Rose in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
it's tough though because when he surrounds himself with so many good teammates, which is a smart thing to do, but like Anthony Davis is a top 5 MVP candidate.
And that's the
so-
thing. Is like this year, I don't think it's true. I know he was all but hurt about it. I don't think he deserved it this year. But just like it seems like in his long career, he needs one more than 4. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, He's never been the type that's going to overwhelm statistically because he does everything well, I think.
All right. Okay. Nice.
That's a good dunk.
I'm gonna give you guys both some backdoor cuts here. Or side door.
Well, considering they don't even guard it, I mean, why wouldn't I?
Well, and then I mean, they talk about like there are some people that feel like it should be one award. You don't give out the MVP until the playoffs are over.
Yeah, but that takes out the possibility of some statistical outlier who kills it in the regular season, but his team is terrible around him. Like a Dame Lillard type of guy, you know?
But that's why. Well, that's why you would wait, though.
But then, yeah, but if you have a bad team that doesn't make the playoffs or have a bad...
Well, yeah, but like how many times is an MVP gonna be an MVP and not make the playoffs?
Oh, I know.
In general, you don't win the MVP unless you're like a top 3 seed.
Yeah.
Let alone
Or
missing
your
the
Dirk,
playoffs.
or your Dirk in 2007.
I'm trying. I mean, you know
No,
I'm pushing the pass
I know.
button.
I hear it.
You know.
I would like to move.
Dave's just trapped in the corner.
It's fine. There you go.
I was hoping you would stay still, Dave, because I was like bringing him over, but you kept moving to where I was moving.
I was trying to get out of the way, and it just didn't work.
Hate to say it, but if they're still
Let's hold him off. Hold him
He's
off.
holding me.
a lot of this is gonna be felt
Great.
by him in shooting.
Is that a pass? I hope it was a pass.
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Here's the
Oh.
machine to the middle.
I was looking to back down. I'm like, all right, let's see which way is he leaning. And I look over and he's just standing there. And that's why there was the quiet oh.
Now
Oh.
here's Bird.
It does feel like we're kind of eviscerating their
They get good
defense.
offensive possession.
Yeah.
Just in
Yeah.
general, though, I think we've just gotten better. We had the whole string when Dave was here that we talked about, but we've also been playing weekly, and that's in contrast to, what was it, every 6 months or so?
Yeah.
And sure, some of us were playing in between some of those years, me more than most. Like, a couple of you picked up a couple of the games, so it wasn't like we weren't playing at all. But, I mean...
I think it's interesting, though, that
Goes in.
when you play on the weekend, once every 6 months, you're trying to get a lot in. So the first game, you're a little rusty. You probably get a little bit of a sweet spot in the middle, but then by the end, because you're trying to fit so many in, you start to get, like, fatigued. Or at least I do.
And I play this very differently than I play my player.
back on track.
Yeah.
Russell, he's
So it's not even really the same reps when I am playing on the side, which I haven't been now for this. It's just been these weekly ones.
Here's Kuzi. It's deflected.
Thought I was all slick with that fucking side-to-side dribble.
Here's Rainmaker.
Nope.
He's got
Flagrant. Oh. Oh, man.
It's his first trip to the line.
Larry, it's okay. Accept your death. It's coming.
Yeah.
Just-
The mustache needed to go anyways. It's for the best.
If you go back, though, it's like it's hard because, like, Giannis deserved it this year.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And now if you take the playoffs into account, that's a different story. But you don't for the way the award is
And
currently
so it's
set up.
Boston with it.
Giannis got it the year before. LeBron didn't deserve it that year. He was hurt like half the year.
Mhm.
And the Lakers sucked.
And the Lakers sucked.
Oh, I went right back to it. Oh, I think that might be a block. It's unclear.
Did Harden win it once or twice?
Once.
Right?
He was like second last year.
Kuzi passed
Ooh.
I mean, he probably deserved it the year that he won it.
Yeah, I think so.
And Russell Westbrook, which probably didn't deserve it, but they were awarding the feat.
Oh,
I try to get out of the way.
I know. I thought you were going to the corner because you would have been open.
15 points in the game.
I'm just getting out of the way.
Uses the
There you go.
glass to finish the
I don't know
line.
how I scored.
Robinson
So they awarded him a triple double for they awarded MVP for averaging a triple double, and then he did it the next year, and it's like, well, does he do it? Does he get another MVP
Yeah.
now?
His stats are even higher now. Except, oh wait, they're empty calories.
Yeah.
That's gonna go down as the worst MVP of the last 20 years.
It's pretty bad.
BT Dubs. I know none of us are Westbrook lovers.
What are you doing, Shaun?
Now, like, is that a year though that you could have given it to LeBron? Who else was in the running that year?
They've been doing a
Um,
great job of sharing
Was that what year was that? Was that 17 or 18?
Was 16,
16?
It was
17?
16, I think.
And Durant was in that, even though he was on the Warriors. He was never going to win it on the Warriors because I get it, but
Yeah.
He's guarded by Russell.
oh wait, no, that
And that's
it couldn't have been
down
16.
19
16 is when he
points for
signed with the
Rainmaker.
Warriors.
That's more like it, rounding into form.
Well, we have
Well,
Giannis.
that was the year Durant was out for the year, right? 'Cause he hurt his
Oh,
foot.
yeah,
He was on
you're
that
right,
weird
it is
card thing that he had.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh!
If we have Giannis,
Oh, I stole it.
Harden, Westbrook.
Here's the machine. There's the killer two-handed slam.
So that was 2016.
Excellent on both
Yeah.
ends of that play.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
was
the steal was sharp,
the
but
year. So it
slam
was 15-16 then.
And we say it time
I
and time again.
Because Durant played the year before he went to the Warriors. That was the whole thing. They were at 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals,
Yep.
and he joined the team to beat him. And blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Russell in position. Stolen by
Very nice. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna give him a shot.
outside for
All right.
Robinson.
Well,
Okay, he's just backing off me, so I'm just gonna shoot.
And Boston
I mean, yeah. Whatever you need to justify that. I
I
think.
loved how casually Ayton just took that alley-oop. He's like, no.
Shit.
All right, no way, but the tip's going in. Nope, never mind. Ayton's got that too. Shot out of bounds.
Pressure he put on that shot.
As is tradition, that's not an alley-oop.
All the little things about
We're slipping. Our telekinetic connection is falling apart
Oh,
as the universes start to drift away.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make
It
the
makes
read
sense.
before
Things
the
are starting to
defense
nestle
no.
back into their rightful place.
I
in
Blocked it
time.
anyways.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh!
A couple steps slow there.
Boy, if they're gonna let us run this much, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Get on the scoreboard.
We were both open. We're both just running the floor.
Boston's tired, man. They're not used to this tempo.
Yeah, their energy level's been
That has been the biggest difference. Our defense was lousy in those games where we didn't play for a while.
and
Yeah.
still working hard out there.
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
They'll get another chance.
Oh boy. Now
The
our
amount of
offense
blocks we've had
still
the
can
past few
struggle at
possessions.
times,
Oh,
especially in
again.
the.
Oh, you got it back.
Didn't expect that.
He's on. Oh, he was on ice. I thought maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't near him this time.
White's got 6 points.
I don't know. We've allowed 32 points through 2
I know.
quarters.
I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Outside for Robinson.
Oh no.
Modern NBA.
And it's
Modern
not
NBA.
the back rim and in.
Yeah, the chemistry.
That was a 2 also, Chris.
That was good. Excellent percentages. It was an Andre Iguodala pass.
I don't know how I got that as a 2. I thought for sure I was behind the
To
line.
McHale.
Let's be honest, we
Good.
deserve to get two. Felt cute. Might delete later. Jesus, Ayton. Also, let's be honest. Even though Oliver Miller is beloved, he was never the defender that Ayton is.
That has to be an assist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they continue to
there's a
put
travel
points
too.
on the board.
They're just really pouring it on.
I don't care. If he traveled to get me an assist, that's fine.
Yeah, travel with purpose.
Leading in this one.
Here's Kuzi. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Don't
To
do
the
it.
paint. Here's
Ah.
McHale. Count the bucket. And he's got a free
That was my
Last
fault. I
shot.
tried to read their play.
And they haven't
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
did earlier in the game.
2 for 1 in the fact that we are doubling their score 2 for 1.
Oh,
Two
it's
for
worse
one.
than that now.
Yep.
I thought we'd be guaranteed to be at least doubling their score, but now
Really in the
look at this.
rebounding numbers as
Tempo that pass had.
That's
Dave, I
zip
sent you a
off.
spicy
Leaned
pass and
and
you
he was like,
fucked it up.
First free throw is good.
I sent
Sorry?
you a spicy
A
pass.
spicy pass.
I shot it as soon as I touched it. I don't know what you want me to do.
Now we might not be winning by double though.
I would tell you what I would have liked.
Mm-hmm.
If you had made it, that would have been better.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Thank you. Thank
your
you, sir.
response?
Have
And
another.
here's Havlicek.
Bold words, bold
He's got
words.
6.
I ran all the way over.
The ability of our defense to just fly around the court is kind of, I don't know how you score on it. We recover so quickly.
Yeah, we all have probably higher speed than we should, but it was kind of necessary, and we've seen there's plenty of players in this all-time league that can just break away for no reason.
Yeah.
But the fact that 3 of our 5 starters all have like 95 speed means that, yeah, we can fly everywhere. Kenny's distracted.
Shaq, is someone hunting you? You keep like looking over your shoulder.
Good time, I think. Just barely.
Shaq is in. I mean, it kind of is like the Hunger Games, I guess, in a way. So,
That was a sick move. I'll give him that.
Yeah, they've had a few.
can we? Do you think maybe we've earned a highlight in
No.
this? Doubling the score? Do we want to? Okay. Oh, thank you.
Our first bucket of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was clearly their intention right from the start.
Oh yeah, good pass.
Something inside that
Assist.
must be
Good shot.
and I don't see them straying from that strategy.
I want to say I have
It's going to be another
like 11 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds.
running an efficient offense.
I like Dave Collins being in an airplane too. He's like, "Oh, you stole the ball from me! Whoa!"
Jesus Christ.
11 blocks to 1. That is the actual assist count.
Yikes.
Yep.
And that
That wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin.
Oh, okay, he's
very
smiling
happy.
now, but he's still looking over there. Oh, he's waving goodbye to the other dimension. That's nice.
Nice knowing the other dimension.
Bye. That's all he has for him too. Not
Yeah.
even like a sad bye, like a princess thing. It's just like, see ya. Like when you see like an old friend, but you're going different ways. You're just like, oh yeah, hey.
It's not letting me skip. Okay. It's forcing us to watch the Celtics cheerleaders' final routine.
Do you ever have that where like a friend and they seem like they want to come up and talk to you, but like you really don't want to talk to them, so you're just like, oh my God.
Guy defensively that was bodying him up.
He just ripped the rim down.
Right now, he's
Fine.
feasting.
The stanchion doesn't even allow that anymore.
Also, I have legit fire under my player right now.
When you
This
say
Dave is on
when
fire.
you say legit fire,
Yeah, like
Legitimate
actual
fire.
fire.
Look at that. It's
His toes
flaming.
are on fire. They are aflame.
Shaun couldn't allow that to continue.
Oh, I should have kicked it out first. Damn it. Keep going, Shaun.
he's trying.
That's a fucking foul, Bill Russell.
You got away with it. Don't question it.
You're up by 30. Don't be one of those fans, Dave.
I want to win by 90.
I feel like the Clippers were doing that in the game when they were up by 20 late and they were still arguing a call. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Stop.
Well, clearly they needed to because they're choke artists.
And that's not even really a Clippers specific complaint. The league as a whole has gotten a little bit too complainy for my liking.
Oh yeah.
I feel like an old man with that take, but I think it's true. Like every single call gets some kind of protestation, an inevitable finger twirl motion, and
I feel like it almost works to an extent, which is why they keep doing it.
Might be. I mean, there's a reason. It's not as bad as soccer yet, but
Picked out the pass nicely.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking.
I feel like they need to start fining, but like teams, not players.
Here's Havlicek, the 17.
Because if I'm like, I don't know, who's a player that flops a lot?
Marcus Smart.
If I'm Marcus Smart and they find me $10,000 and I'm making millions upon millions, like what do I care? If I feel like I'm helping the team win, but if it's a technical every time you flop and you're actively helping your team lose, then I think it's a different story.
They actually have a rule for a technical for flopping in college basketball,
Yeah.
which I like it a lot. It's so it has a chance that people you'll screw up on it. The ref will blow it, but it's every game. Jeez, Ayton might be the MVP of this game. My God.
As soon as Russell showed, I just threw it over the top. Like,
I like to think that it's like adaptive learning, that the AI is figuring out the way that we like to play and is starting to do it, but it's probably just a fluke.
10 points for him. The floater.
ooh, green.
That was
green?
nice.
Green like the Celtics.
We're not doubling them up anymore.
Oh
guys.
boy. Oh, okay, that same move. This time it didn't go so well.
I didn't run down for that reason.
I tried to make him pass out of it, and he didn't, and then, well, he got
Then you
manhandled.
8 points for him.
Turn the corner well there. I couldn't get my body square, so I couldn't get the momentum. What
I
can
thought
I
I was
say?
in front of him. I wasn't.
It's okay, Dave. I still love you.
Booker
Well.
inside. Rain Man pass
Ooh,
to
ooh.
Machine.
Touch pass.
The pass to Rain Man to the inside.
Oh, fuck!
Touch pass.
That's not what I wanted.
Get out of my way.
God. Timeout.
No.
Timeout, we're up by 40.
Timeouts show weakness.
They just went on like a 6-0 run. It's terrifying.
Oh, he recovered his contest your shot, too. Because I threw a really slow wraparound pass. It's all falling apart, guys. I still won't call timeout. That's weakness. We need to keep all 6 of them for the fourth quarter, even though we actually can't do that. See you later, fuckers. That play was around back in the 80s. It was called the give and go.
I thought it was called "See You Later, fuckers."
I think that was the more, how do I say this, underground vernacular.
Yeah, I'm mad too. I'm mad. I'm mad, okay?
Man, Havlicek's having himself a game.
Is he?
I mean, 16 points in this. It's not bad.
He's got a third of his team's points,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I think my pick worked.
Well,
I was really waiting to kick it out for a 3, and it just nobody ever came over to guard me. They were just, look at this, look at the screen. Where is anyone?
I was doing like a wraparound roll, and I was like, if they go to recover on Chris, I'll be wide open, and they didn't.
I'm up on the crowd. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
They
there.
would rather allow you to get a layup than us to shoot a 3.
Like, my defender was already kind of lost behind me, but then they got world kicked.
Oh.
I didn't think that was Dave's fault.
It will be my turnover still.
But I forced him out of bounds immediately, so
I mean,
we
it
got
makes
bounds.
good. Yeah.
They have been
You
really
made good.
controlling this one.
You never
Flip.
want to be complacent.
Aiden just watches because he is also wide open.
Leaping ability is often
Hey, Dave, what's going on? Yeah,
the biggest
cool dunk.
power forward, but outside
That was one of those. I'm gonna
Neat.
set this pick. Oh, there's no one under the basket, so bye.
Pass to Cowan.
Oh, I'm on ice. I probably deserve it.
You sucked the entire game. You're really doing a bad thing for your MVP.
Well, no, I've had a good game.
I'll get you involved right here.
I've had a terrible quarter though.
There you go.
Just gotta see the ball go in the hoop.
Apparently not, because I'm still on ice.
It wasn't a shot, so it doesn't count.
But it's a dunk.
Yeah, but how's it gonna fix your bad shooting?
Well, because like it's one of those plays that like you get confidence. Eddie Johnson would agree with me.
That's gonna fix your defense, though.
Has been just awful.
My defense has been okay too.
Well, except when you just got dunked on there.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to call it every time you get dunked on, Dave? It's gonna be a long list. We're gonna be here all night.
I would like you to point out one I've been dunked on today.
Okay, all right. You got it. Going forward.
Oh, he tricked me.
Crew on the 14th
He tricked me. What can I say?
White's got 14.
I didn't think he'd be so selfish.
And don't call out one where I tried to help defense and got dunked
No,
on.
no. You know, I don't think you get to now make stipulations on it.
The machine
Pretty sure I do. Man, you suck.
Well, oh, I can't even get out. The fans are like grabbing at me.
from about 19 feet.
Please save us!
It's like tentacles dragging me underwater.
Thank you so much for sucking today.
How am I supposed to play on these conditions?
And he throws it.
There,
there,
2
it's gone.
dunks. Is that
2
enough?
dunks with
Fuck,
confidence,
thank
yeah.
you.
Even though it's open because out of spite.
I just threw it in your guys' direction. Y'all can fight over it.
Okay, this guy's pissing me off.
And White kicks to Havlicek.
It's fine.
Celtics passing
I've been
it
cheating a
around.
little bit off him. I'll admit. Overplaying.
Oh! Did you guys see that?
Bird just
And I saw you
He
not.
did a screen and he threw his arms out, and I like recoiled.
And they've really got
That was
you on
crazy.
track here in the second
That was a
half.
mean-natured play.
I'm surprised that got through.
I'm surprised that I didn't gather. Like, I don't know why this is different than other versions, like other games this year.
Nope. Up
The movingest screen you've
And
ever
somehow,
seen.
and how the hell did I not contest that better?
He's just run. I mean, he's rolling, but you still can't do that.
Yeah.
This time out.
Seems to be
I tried to. I kind of got him.
standing in his way, no roadblocks.
Nice call for pass, Sean.
Hmm.
Capitalize.
I'm surprised they won't do it when I call it from over there.
No, me neither.
They're like, nah. He just has that gravitational pull. You know, teammates really like him.
I don't know why. He's not gorgeous.
Yeah, he doesn't really share the ball well.
Yeah, it's
either.
almost like there's more to basketball than beauty, Dave.
There's what? There's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking.
at home.
I don't believe you.
Don't take care of the ball, fellas. That's
All of a sudden, I've recovered this quarter.
You got 4 dunks in a row basically.
That was the nice thing about even in my career is like I can start a quarter like 0 for 10. But if I hit the next 10 threes, it's like I still had a great quarter.
All right, our final appearance from this bench mob.
And now you're thinking, Dave, 20 shots in 1 quarter seems like a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
I don't think that seems like a lot. Not in my player.
But 20 shots just for me.
No, I understand.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pass to Cowan.
I'm well aware of what you're talking about. This is also the one where that ball teleported. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
White missing.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
This is one where you talked about like if you didn't score 70, you were pretty pissed.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, not quite, but I would say 40.
crisp passing.
If I didn't have a 40-point game, I was like, what have I done? I think I scored like 130 one time.
That's insane.
I don't know. I sent you guys a screenshot. I was very happy.
Here's Kuzi.
Was that even fun?
Oh, yeah. Oh, immensely fun.
I feel like after a while it'd get really boring.
No, it's not.
Stops with him. No easy
Yeah, when you're in the game, it's not boring. When you then go to the next game and you're like, oh, God, and now I have to start all this over, then it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But in the moment when you're like getting like, oh my God, I just hit another 3. How is this happening?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it every game, but
That's what I mean.
It wasn't like I could just do whatever I want, if that makes sense. I still had to like play well. The shots are just going in.
Okay, that is better.
19 more
Yeah,
made field
if
goals.
you just dribble it from baseline to baseline and they can't stop you and they can't play defense, that's like, okay, what are we even playing now?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's 130. That's basically what I figured would be happening.
No, what I do is I just dribble up to the shoulder and I put maybe a foot behind the 3-point line before the other team like engages, and I just shoot it.
Our ball?
And then if they start getting behind, then
Oh.
they start full court pressing, and then you can start like making plays to get by them in the press and exposing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the score really starts to go up. Oh yeah, hey Kevin Garnett, I remember you on this team. Maybe. Thank you for coming in and getting a shot.
Anything is possible.
Hey, go sit down again.
107 left in the third quarter.
Oh, good. KG's guarding. Oh. Okay.
Yes, he just stole that by being present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything is possible.
Because you were in front of him.
I was.
I threw that pass from a little far away, sure, but you were standing in front of him, and I threw it hard, so I thought, maybe, like, physics will matter.
I can still dunk.
Hell yeah. That's your last old man highlight.
Well, after this, I'm done. I'm retiring for sure.
Oh, we all are.
I mean, for basketball, right? But even, my old man.
From life.
Even just like all this like universe business, it's too much. It's too much.
And Garnett, a vocal leader,
That was a clean
always
block.
trying to
Do you think when I'm in the retirement home, and I mean like me in real life, in like 60 years from now, that I'm gonna still want to play video games a lot?
60 years from now, you'd be 94?
Yeah.
There's that grandma who's on Twitch who's like 88 who has like a huge following.
Yeah.
Is she good?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, like,
Never
is she
looked
good
into
at?
her.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't-
Yeah. I
I've seen
can see
articles
why-
about it. I haven't read them.
You see why your answer for one would also apply to the other.
Yeah. Jesus. That's a casual dribble into it.
You blew the 2, almost blew my assist.
So here's what's interesting. I actually think I have the timing of my old man better than my actual character, and I don't know how that's possible.
I don't either because they're the same size, the same shots. And me and Dave are at least kind of different.
Yeah, he just greens it every time. I had to test it.
Every time.
If you just hit me,
I'm so sorry. I had it in my head of doing a thing.
I want to prove it to you. It's like we didn't like not believe you. I'll show you. We trust you.
Well, we were almost doubled them up after 3 quarters. We need 10 more points. Jesus.
It's so high. It's like to the side of your face.
I know. It's like I'm like sort of picking my nose.
That's what I'm
kinda.
saying.
Or like I'm closing one nostril for the sake of doing meth.
Yeah, or you're
That's
doing.
how you do meth, right?
Well, snot rocket is what I'm
Up
thinking.
here. That's where you hold it up here.
Mm-hmm. I did it twice in that same montage. It's great, and I love it. I never set anything for that. I don't know why it's happening.
There's a big
Why is it
division of
you?
people. Which camp are you in? Are snot rockets okay or not?
In the right situation, sure.
Okay.
Like, if you're outside in the backyard and you, like, bend over, sure, whatever.
Well, especially if you're running, I think is like
Yeah.
the big one that people do it on.
Yeah. If you're at dinner, no, don't do that.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I don't think anyone's arguing for that.
Good idea, bad idea.
But there's a camp that are like never. It's never okay. It's a disgusting habit. Don't do it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe don't shake hands with people afterward, but
Especially now.
yeah.
Well, I
It's supposed
mean-
to be to Shaun, but it's to Dave. I didn't hold the button. It's my fault.
I mean, the thing is, don't shake hands. Period.
Yeah.
Now, so
Oh. A really low fist bump.
it's actually whenever
yes.
somebody goes to shake my hand, now I'm like, fuck, and I shake it, but then I'm like, okay, I got to keep this hand away. Got to wash it as soon as I can. I'm not gonna get it through skin, at least not yet. I don't
No, that's
think.
not gonna happen.
Maybe it's a vault. Maybe by the time this airs, it will be able to be absorbed through osmosis.
Maybe then we won't even air because of that.
Yeah, well, that's me. That's probably true.
I see Rajon Rondo's in, so I can start playing off of him.
What are the aliens gonna do when they see this recording? And it's like, is this real? Was there really a tournament for like universes? Because somehow they figured out time travel, but they're very gullible still.
Some of them believe the Earth is flat. Isn't that weird? Here you go, Shaun.
Yay! Wow, usually I get a foul in there. Well,
Aiden's doing work.
my very bad game continues.
Your very bad game where you got 27 points.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah, I don't have to
exactly.
guard him out here. Guard him back here.
I haven't even hit 30 points yet.
Yeah, just over here is fine.
No way.
Okay. Okay. That,
God, he straight up bullied you, Dave.
I had him so boxed out.
Are you okay? Check your pockets. I think your lunch money's gone.
Check his pulse, Yuki. I don't really want the ball. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's fine.
Man,
That was a lob assist.
Aiden is absolutely crushing it right now.
Aiden has like 15 points.
Yeah, and 15 blocks.
And 15 rebounds.
It's a hell of a 15-15-15 game.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one you'd expect either.
Not the
Thought I recovered pretty well,
It
but
wasn't bad.
oh well.
Jones has got his first bucket
What?
of the game,
Okay.
and he's on the board for 3. Passes it to Ayton.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Aiden
all
really
right.
showing
Well,
it.
I guess he's feeling
done
it.
no wrong this game, so why not? God.
God, I hope so one day, Aiden. I hope so.
Right? So all of this, all 15 of the 15s.
Everybody's like, why do we need Aiden to be a three-point
Oh,
shooter?
they're taking
Why
selfies.
is everyone taking selfies?
Yeah, they're all taking selfies at their last moment.
Yeah.
7:28 to live, Mom. Just thought I'd send you one final picture, even though you also will perish. Thinking of you.
You know, posterity's sake, though, they are also planning for the aliens.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag FOMO.
Wow, I would have felt real
Okay,
bad if that had
there.
gone in.
Fuck you, Garnett.
Right wing. Here's Rainman.
I should let him cut first.
I was thinking about it, but then I
didn't
wanted to
know.
shoot a three because I should have just cut and then you would have hit me, but I didn't, and that's what.
Pass to Heinsohn.
I'm falling in love with the three. I'm like the Boston Celtics. Well,
Not these, the regular ones.
Back to Pierce.
Oh,
Over Booker.
thought that pass was
Just
to
five shoot.
Heinsohn. I was
Shot
going to
by
steal it,
Pierce
but
will
no.
not go.
And
And Robinson.
Ah, the 2.
And they cash in.
see, that's the kind of shit though that I'm like. Everybody
Oh.
says Brad Stevens is such a good coach,
Points in the
he is.
but like, and I believe it, but he seems to like completely lose control of his team at different points.
He's a great coach.
Left side, Jones.
Well, but you didn't even like address what I said.
I didn't need to.
Well, 6 shooting so far.
It's wrong.
Come on, Devin. One for the road. You motherfucker.
From 3-point range.
I tried.
Never again.
You were encouraging, and then he screwed up, and that's it. He's
I was trying to be a good teammate. I wanted him to be encouraged, raise his morale.
I was trying to get a rebound, but I looked like 6-year-old me trying to out-rebound like 30-year-old me. Just this tiny thing, like with my arms outstretched in the air.
Pierce over to help.
All right, one more
Oh.
time, Devin, for the road.
You're wide
One more.
fucking open!
Garnett with the block.
He just let go of the ball. Nah.
He's covered by Ayton.
I'm sorry, Dave. You can't have a Finals MVP doing what Ayton just did.
No, it's true. It's over. That one play ruined his entire candidacy.
Yeah. That happens sometimes, you know?
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're gonna have
Yeah,
some
I don't like being open either,
side
Shaun.
by side.
Well, I was open too. You did that same thing to me earlier. I was wide open on the three. You did your little put your head down
Feels
like a wrecking
Christmas
ball.
Right now, just gift wrapping points.
I came in like a wreck.
No. This is my fault.
It is.
There's the pass to Heinsohn.
Let's not fight. We're up by 51.
But then again, is it really my fault that you did a song that's like 5 years old now?
It falls.
So,
When did that song come out? Is it only 5 years old?
I think it's longer than 5 years old.
Okay.
Body on him,
I was going to guess like
sitting at the
2012.
mid-range.
And then feel really bad about being so old. Oh, it's Kevin Garnett. You're fucked. Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
fine, David, baby. I was wide open in the corner, Dave.
For Robinson.
yeah. Well, payback's a bitch.
And so he
Damn.
makes both from the line. Now Rondo.
Ah.
Oh, well, you almost got the steal. Instead, you allowed a full court assist.
Yeah, and I was trying to look at work real quick, so I just kind of stood under the basket and didn't contest.
Oh god, Henshin is just shoving me. Okay. Okay. That's
That feels right for him, though.
Garnett, are you going to let Ayton continue to completely disrespect you? Are you going to stand up for yourself?
No.
I know you don't have a lot to play for anymore, but dignity still matters.
Not when
No,
you're
wait,
dead.
no, I'm sorry, it doesn't. That's
I
my
checked,
mistake.
and no, it actually does not. Oh.
Especially when your whole universe is dead.
Okay, we recovered.
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh, pump fake.
Solid. I love that. That's really good.
Reward him.
Yay!
And one.
Oh my god, and one.
Yeah. We've had a couple of those. Dave
Whoa.
had one.
Thank you, God!
Yeah!
Shaun was bitching and moaning about how he had a terrible game. He's got 30. He'll have 32 after he makes his free throw.
Yeah, but on how many shots?
A lot.
That behemoth on Boston looking at me is like, you don't even believe in God. And I'm like, I don't know. I might start now. Did you see this game? I'm playing really well.
And you're like, tell me all your thoughts on God.
No, I did not do that.
What? You love that song. In every universe. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, no.
It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
All right, we may have been a little over-aggressive trying to leak out for the fast break. I
But,
admit.
you know, you're going to tell me why. But it's not related to God. But,
Oh, that song from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
yes. Exactly.
And so it's Boston with it.
Which is going to be really interesting when it returns, given the social climate that has changed since the last season.
Considering how much people love police now.
On the wing, Burke. Defended by Booker.
Well, we tried to double him. It
Damn.
didn't matter. He
Damn.
split us
He
anyways.
split it. He split it.
It's fine.
Here's the machine.
Just
Oh.
ran into you.
He ran into a wall.
Ooh.
Count the bucket coming off
Thank
of
you for
Booker.
taking
Points to six.
forever to gather, but that's
34
fine.
points for
I don't know why he didn't just go to the opposite rim either.
Because I got to make it look cool.
I guess. I don't know how that. I don't know how you didn't steal that, but you did.
And here's the fast
I
break.
didn't want to go backcourt, and I didn't.
Dave, you're supposed to keep cutting.
I tried. Believe me.
Now here is Robinson.
Ah.
He started close. Rain
He's
Man.
going to jack it anyways. Don't worry.
Yep, it's
I
fine.
thought it's what you would have wanted.
And taking care
Is
of
it not?
I did it for you, actually. Give me this fucking ball.
God,
You!
they are absolutely just fucking self-destructing right now.
It's hilarious that Bird's on the floor for this.
Yeah.
Bird, don't you have a family you want to say bye to? Or, like, do you want to die how you lived?
even more.
Turn the ball
Without
over.
a family.
Oh, I don't know how I didn't steal that.
Now here's Parrish.
Yeah, this is not what I would call graciously winning.
No, but what's the point? Again, they're not going to remember. They're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Good D. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. Here, you take it. I worked hard on defense. I'm too scared.
Robinson.
I can't. I'm being pushed in every direction.
Yeah,
All
but-
right, one more time, Devin. You got to make one more.
From three-point range.
We did it. We got him on three.
And perimeter scoring.
This is like the send-off. You know, you got to give every cast member their moments before the end of the season or series in this
Can we
case.
put in Rubio and Baines and?
No.
Oh.
Get guys open at the
I don't hate the idea, but I don't want to play as
Here's
them.
Rondo. Passes it to Bird.
Plus, we have to. Only 3 of those guys are active because we can only have 13.
And West.
Shit.
So bench unit's 5, and then probably Oubre is next. I don't know, probably Rubio and then somebody else.
From Rain.
seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes right now to shoot us. Love his shot selection.
Had time to
Taking
turbo around the corner, then kind of slow down, then stop, then wait for a minute.
And that was so much better that you greened it too.
Yeah, just to make sure there's no doubt, no fluke.
Now here's Parrish.
What are they running here?
Takes
Ah,
it.
they're getting a Rubio look for 3.
The shot will not fall.
Yes!
Oh my god.
You might be out rebounding me.
I sure hope so,
Here's
Dave.
Rain Man. He's covered
I
by
don't.
Rondo. Here's Hickman.
Oh, nice pass.
He can't
Oh!
My State Farm assist of the game.
They didn't give us.
No, they didn't. They haven't been doing that in the finals. I guess it's not part of the presentation.
set it up.
It's okay.
Jones has got 12 points and just
I'm not mad about it. We're at 56.
Always
I'm
fun to
fine.
look at. Not
I'm fine.
tremendously
Jesus.
efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
That was bad.
Here's
Okay.
Ayton.
And one off.
Ruined.
If we ever do this again, we make it really hard,
We will.
that'll be like the universe was given Ultra Instinct to try to combat our fucking.
Holy shit! By the way, DeAndre's got 30.
He could be MVP.
Good on the second.
We didn't get a player of the game either.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you want to worry about something like that in the final game of the finals?
Yeah. When the outcome is clearly not in doubt.
Yeah.
The outcome was not in doubt at 22-4 or whatever it was.
No, I mean there was maybe yeah.
Garnett outside, and Jones has it in the corner.
On paper, it's there's a chance.
And the call.
If anyone was watching the game, yeah, they're like, no, this is over.
No, we saw game 1. We know.
Yeah.
That's okay. One more for the road. I enjoy these. I got to be honest. I wouldn't want to do it every single time, but it's kind of fun having a relaxing time with my chums instead
Yeah,
of freaking
low
out about
stress.
every single time we try and make a basketball play and it doesn't work.
Yep.
So then we try and resort to non-basketball plays and they don't work either, and then we're not having fun. And here's one more for Aiton, just for the road.
Damn. Wow, Aiton, don't get a technical showboat dunking.
I mean, this is the time to get one if you're going to.
It's a pretty safe margin.
Yeah.
Maybe hang on the ring for like 9 years and see how many technicals they can call. Spoiler alert, it's only 2.
Pass to Garnett.
Has there ever been a game where through an error by the ref or something else they've called 3 flagrant
3
fouls?
seconds left to play.
Or like 3 technicals?
I think so.
I feel like if you hung on the rim for long enough and then didn't exit the court after you got your 2 technicals, they could theoretically give the team technicals unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah, like the bench.
And I want to start jumping for my happiness and my... Oh, yeah, Shaun. Great. Great.
I had to do
Now we
it.
got 150 on the dot.
I had to do it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could
We should start jumping up and down. This should be our, like, yay! Yep, there's our bench.
Oh, God.
Oh, Aiton is high stepping.
Davis slapping the floor.
I was very happy.
And instead of cutting to the celebration, now we go to the highlights package.
Yeah. Who would want to watch us celebrate?
It's all me.
Yep. You clearly, because you're the MVP.
I guess you're the MVP. Yeah.
Unless or the game MVP or both.
Then there's Booker, his one made shot.
There's Dave.
There's a me.
and seeing this team
No, that was an old.
together over
Never
the
mind.
course of the season and on into the playoffs. What a joy. I mean, there is no
Okay, we had a Shaun in there, an old Shaun.
Yeah,
Ah,
definitely.
Devin Booker
yeah,
gets
oh, yeah.
the trophy.
Devin-
Well, he's suffered the longest though.
I
True.
guess.
You know, he
I
waited
know
6
he's
years.
Oh, there you go. Finals MVP.
I got
Oh,
all
no.
Sun shirts too. They can't get our logo on it.
For a second, I was
Oh.
like, are they co-MVP? No, it's
And
just
Bill
you.
Russell was there, but an old version.
Oh, wow.
Just his face.
You didn't even
It's
know
like,
what's coming.
I hate this guy so much.
Why is old me in there?
It's me.
That was wholesome.
Why?
It's because my character didn't know the difference.
He's the Finals MVP. Get him out of here.
Oh, God.
Let's look at the Celtics, who are all dead now,
Wow.
summarily
summarily executed after the game was over. Havlicek did have 20 in 21 minutes.
Was it a clever, like Clover? Wait, no, they just got their throats slit.
Yeah, they were
Oh
decapitated.
my God.
JoJo White minus 38. Larry Bird a minus 34 on 4 of 11 shooting. My
Yeah,
God.
that ain't gonna get it, Larry. Garnett at 8. Just not a good look for anybody, really.
No.
Meanwhile,
Aaron Baines.
yeah, he's there.
Why?
Why not?
God,
Oh my
33,
God.
37, and 40.
There's another number that we're gonna get to that's gonna be fun.
16 and 22 shooting. I'm pretty happy. My threes were a little off, but
That was more than 50%. But David, very efficient, 16 and 22.
yeah. 2 blocks. Aiden
Aiden-
had 5 blocks.
8 and
2 assists.
33 and 11 and 5. The number I'm talking about is this one.
Jesus.
That's a record, right?
Yeah, Skiles has the record with 30, so that's
Yeah. Holy shit.
turns out that is a record, yes.
Wow.
In a
It makes
closeout
sense,
game,
though.
and I didn't miss a shot. If I didn't have that one
18?
turnover where I dribbled towards your screen and then dribbled it off your foot, which is my fault. I'm not saying it's your fault, but if I hadn't done that one mistake, it would have been a mistakeless game.
18, 19, 33 with 4 steals, 2 blocks on perfect shooting.
You had more assists than most teams get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that is something. How many assists did the Celtics have as a total?
27.
Yeah, you had more than them.
Yeah, we had 54 assists. Because I was gonna say, like, you got a lot on your own, but like we did okay. So I think I had like 6.
54 assists
Gabe?
on 63 made baskets. That's
90
pretty good.
points in the paint and another 39 from 3. So that's 129 of our 150. Turns out we actually are the embodiment of the modern NBA.
Yeah. Wow.
90 points in the paint. 90. That fast break point doesn't seem like it's high enough. But maybe 33 is a ton. Don't get me wrong, but like it feels like it should have been higher. But maybe we got some decent looks once it kind of settled, but it wasn't really half court yet.
Maybe they don't like. We had some on like we could run out on a long rebound, and maybe they don't consider that like a fast break.
Because I love the time of possession. We haven't really seen anything like that, even in some of the other blowouts, where they out time of possession us by 10 minutes because we were just scoring so quickly.
Yeah.
The biggest thing to me, honestly, like the defense, we've definitely turned that up over time. We've gotten better. We're playing more. We talked about all that. 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
We were turning over the ball a ton when we weren't playing a lot in between. We were looking like 15 to 20 every game. 4.
That's wow.
I don't know if there's anything else, but let's quit out and see. I desperately need to read this story for work. I think it's just going to be like, that's it. The Space Jam Toon Squad have won the championship.
That's verb subject agreement right there, boys.
I see. I don't mind that, though. I don't like the Magic has, the Jazz has. I know that's correct, but it's really not. It's still a collective noun, you know? It's not like the music Jazz. Yeah, I mean...
36, 18, 12, and 19. With 3 steals and 2 blocks. That's,
Seems fine.
I mean, 18 and 19 is enough.
I feel like that's good.
I almost wonder if 19 is enough. If you're a point guard getting 20 assists a game, like, that's crazy.
It's not a record, though, because it's in the playoffs.
Every game? I don't know. That's a lot.
No, I meant, like, his assist record is not going to count because it's in the playoffs.
Oh, well, right, yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know why they do that. Why playoff records don't count towards real records. Like,
I don't know either, but then again, if they're going to do those, they kind of have to do the counting stats then, or that's weird. And I can imagine that might be why. But I don't know. I kind of agree with you.
It's a single game record. It should count.
I
So
can see
this
it going
is-
one way and not the other way. Like, I could see playoffs being a different thing, meaning something, but then if you go more than the regular season, that should just be the regular season one, too.
Oh, exactly.
This is playoff only.
As we all remember, when LeBron scored 102 in the finals, that should be an all-time game record, but it's not going to be.
Yeah. That was uncanny how we did that. I mean, I can't believe the Miami defense was so porous.
Yeah.
So this is the playoff final stats. Shaun, 34 a game.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Just under 30, because Shaun Newton passed me in the corner. If I would have hit that one more 3, I would have been up at 30 points a game. Shaun's fault.
15.7 assists per game.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it went up by a assist per game almost just from the last one. 2 almost, I think. No, 1, because it was the excess, yeah.
And also the shooting percentages for our 3. 58%, 56%, and 61%.
Yeah, all 50% from 3. All
90.
97% from the line or more, basically.
Shaun was the worst out of all of us.
I mean, we made the 3 of us very good, no question. We've done that kind of more over time. But again, when you look at our rosters and our overall ratings and stuff, like, we're not that much better. The biggest difference, we've been phasing out the bench more and more, and our stars are playing like 40 to 42 minutes a game, so we're getting more minutes out of our better players. But again, like, you look at the overalls for the Lakers and the Celtics, we're not as good as them. But we persevered because we have good teamwork, good chemistry, and also we play the modern NBA, and those teams don't. That's part of it. All right, any sign-offs, any final words? This is the end of our 2K20 series. I imagine we'll do this again, maybe with 21 if the next-gen ones are any good, and we can actually get a PS5, because that's looking iffy right now.
And if we can actually get share play working the same way as this does, let's all hope.
Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I think if we can find a script that I like, we'll see.
I'm talking to the director. I'm not sure how I feel about the current project, but, you know, if it catches my interest.
Yeah.
So at the end of each series, I usually get the chance to plug one time, and this is the way we're going to do it. If you've enjoyed these videos, you should subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. comment about what your favorite part was. There's all kinds of different moments that kind of stand out to me. Most of all, I really enjoyed all the stupid presentation elements that kept repeating, like Shaq drifting off into space and the bike guy at halftime and all that stuff that was fun to watch over time. But
Those kids, man. Those kids.
The guy on the bike. I love him.
Woo, woo. So subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell for notifications. Apparently that matters for YouTube's algorithm. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it's our one chance to show. That's it. See you later.